We'll track some more breaking news coming in at this hour. This is in context of the India-China trade, which is now said to have hit a record high. Now, Chinese envoy has cited a 12% growth in India and China's trade ties. Now, India and China trade has hit a record $155 billion in 2025. This is important information that we're getting at this hour. Important information coming in, as remember that the two leaders from both India as well as China had hailed India and China's trade deal as a success. Important information that we're tracking at this hour is that India and China's trade has hit a record high. We also have some reactions coming in on this. Listen in.
Last August, President Xi Jinping and Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a successful meeting in Tianjin, which leads China-India relations from a reset and a fresh start to a new level of improvement. Exchanges at all levels have become more frequent. Economic and trade cooperation has reached new heights. People-to-people exchanges have become more active. The bilateral relations have continued to improve. In 2025, bilateral trade between China and India reaches a record high of $155.6 billion, registering a year-on-year growth of over 12%.
Well, going back to my colleague Vishal on this, Vishal, amid the success of the India and US trade deal that has now been inked, we're also getting information that India and China, trade has hit a record high. Walk us through the details. What exactly are the implications of this?
See, this shows the level of cooperation between both the sides. We've seen in the last 1 year or so that there have been, frequent engagements from both the sides. Several leaders on both the sides have met regularly. Back in August, we had this big meeting in one of the cities in China where leaders from the Indian side and the Chinese side, they met. Prime Minister Modi was there. That was the big SCO meet in which there was this sort of pivot towards, the Chinese side, towards, this new bloc that was emerging, the BRICS bloc that was emerging. That has been mentioned in the statement as well, that China supports India's BRICS leadership, India's BRICS presidency. So that goes to show this new partnership that is emerging in this new global world order. There have been several meetings, as I mentioned, between, both the sides' defense ministers. Of course, both Xi Jinping and Prime Minister Modi have also met, and that big car selfie that Prime Minister Modi had clicked with Xi Jinping, that also went viral. So all of this is happening in the last 14-15 months. That goes to show the level of cooperation, the level of partnership, and the new resolute partnership that is emerging, that could herald a new chapter in the relationship between both the sides.